So now we are going to prepare, oh, I just started to feel my wine, y'all. Okay, hang on, let's pause that for a second. Are you single on Thanksgiving? Well, me too, and I spent many years single on Thanksgiving. Welcome to Caitlin's Kitchen. For starters, I have a feeling that this is going to be a titillating experience. Not only am I going to teach you how to be happy single on Thanksgiving and tell you a few stories along the way, but I am going to give you the quickest, easiest, most efficient way to make your very own Thanksgiving dinner for one. And trust me, there will be plenty of leftovers. Now remember, I said quick, easy, insufficient. Do we have time to mash our own potatoes? No, we are not going to home make our mac and cheese. Too much time, too much effort. We want quick, easy, and sufficient. Who do we call? Bob Evans, baby. I'm gonna give you all the ingredients right now. So for starters, we're gonna go to Meijer, Walmart. I think everywhere has a Walmart, depending on where you live. Pick up some Bob Evans mac and cheese. Bob Evans mashed potatoes. I got green beans for green bean casserole, mushroom soup, and I wanna give you a little inside scoop, okay? Make sure you get the garlic mushroom soup. It makes your green bean casserole taste way better. The garlic, we love some garlic. You'll need milk. We're gonna cook ham today, but we're not actually gonna cook a frickin' ham. No, you're gonna go to the butcher and you're gonna have them slice it up. So all you have to do is put that in the oven, heat it up for a little bit. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. That shit is done. And we've got a rotisserie chicken because we do not have time to cook a turkey. No way! Just get yourself a pre-made little chicken. And we're gonna just pop this into the oven and it'll be absolutely delicious. And remember, I said garlic cream of mushroom soup. Just so you know, green bean casserole is my #1 Thanksgiving dish. It is my favorite. I love to make it when I go to Friendsgivings or when I go to Thanksgiving dinners, and I love to make a whole pan for just myself. I got 3 cans of green beans, which you really do not need 3 cans of green beans. You could probably get away with just doing 2, honestly, but because I like mine to be thick and honestly to just have like a lot, I get 3 cans of green beans. So we're gonna dump the green beans in. I ended up getting a can that said without sodium. That's all they had, but I love me some salt. So before I put anything else in, I'm going to put a shit ton of salt on there, just so that it really sits in with the green beans. And then I'm also gonna put some pepper in. I'm gonna put some garlic salt in there because garlic salt is where it's at. We're just gonna throw it in the pan. We're gonna stir it up in the pan. It makes it super easy. It's very simple. If you like some spice, which I do, I put a little bit of cayenne in there so that it just gives it a little extra flavor. Now, we're gonna put the mushroom soup in, but not just any mushroom soup, garlic mushroom soup, remember? I got 3 cans of garlic mushroom soup. We're just gonna put it all in. 3 cans of green beans, 3 cans of cream and mushroom. We're gonna put some of the onion straws in. You will need onion straws. And we're gonna put probably about a quarter. We have to put a little bit of milk. Ooh. mix it all up. It's been a while, okay? We're single on Thanksgiving. Call your ex. Why not? It's the holidays. We're lonely, we're cold. We need something warm to slide into, if you catch my drift. Oh, I had a glass of wine, okay? I'm feeling myself. And when you reach your final product, it's gonna look a little bit like this. I like to put on top like a little bit more pepper and then a little bit more salt. And then we're gonna put this in the oven. I always set my oven at 400 degrees and then I slide it in there for about 20 minutes. When you reach 20 minutes, you're gonna pull it on out and then you're gonna put the rest of the onion straws on the top and then put it in for another 5. Okay, now that we have the green bean casserole in the oven, we are going to make our very simple and easy mac and cheese. Now we are going to zhuzh it up a little bit because we want it to be yummy and delicious as if we were going to our own Thanksgiving dinner. We're gonna dump it on in. So now that we have our mac and cheese, we're going to spices. Very simple, pepper, salt. Throw some pepper in there, put some salt in there. And then we're also going to put some cheddar and mozzarella cheese in the mac and cheese so that it's extra creamy and good and yummy. Ooh, and I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. And since that's cooking in with the other cheese, we want it to be creamy. Now to make this a little bit more impressive, say you're going to like a family function or a Friendsgiving and you wanna bring a mac and cheese, but you don't wanna make your own, you can put some breadcrumbs on top of this and put it in the oven, and then all of a sudden you're fucking fancy. Everybody's like, oh my God, how did you make your mac and cheese? And you're like, oh, Martha Stewart, Betty Crocker, and you're like, I got this shit from Walmart and it's Bob Evans, but you don't need to tell anyone. Okay, now we're actually going to pop this in with the green bean casserole side by side, and we're gonna pull this out when the green bean casserole is done because it doesn't need to be in there too long, maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. High five myself because I am that bitch. So now that the macaroni and cheese and the green bean casserole are in the oven, we are going to prepare our mashed potatoes. And of course, we have our good friend Bob coming in handy. We're just gonna get some mashed potatoes from the store, slap some butter and spices in there and call it a day. We should put a little bit of milk in there. It's gonna make it's gonna make it creamier. Just put like a splash in there. Throw some pepper in there. My good friend salt. We love some sodium. And your girl likes some butter. We'll need about half. Ooh, that did not go the way that I expected it. Hiya! Nope, okay, I'm really bad at that. Cube of butter. Slap that in. While we're cooking this on the stovetop, having the milk in there is gonna make it so it doesn't get like all stick to the pot. So we're gonna do that in just a second. Whoa! Things just be flying at me these days. We are going to prep our honey ham. And like I said, simple, easy. Go to the butcher, get some sliced honey ham. I prefer honey ham over turkey. Don't come for me. But I just got some slices on here, throw some oil on it. I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper. And then once our macaroni and cheese and green bean casserole is done, we're gonna pop this in for like 5 to 10 minutes and it will be nice and crisp and taste delicious. Now we're gonna check on the green bean casserole and pull it out to put some onion straws on it. Now we're gonna pop it back in the oven for 5 minutes and then it will be complete. Okay, so now that we have our mashed potatoes, milk, and butter in the pot. We're just gonna stir this around until the butter gets nice and melted and it becomes super creamy. And then you'll have your perfect mashed potatoes. Lastly, we're gonna tackle our bad boy rotisserie chicken. So when I was a kid, my mom, no offense mom, wasn't the greatest cook. She made hamburger helper and rotisserie chicken, but boy, was it fucking delicious. So now we're bringing my mom's tradition into our Thanksgiving meal and we're going to make a rotisserie chicken. Okay, woo! We got it. He's so cute. Okay, so now with the honey ham, we are going to put him in the oven. We're gonna take the green bean casserole out, the mac and cheese out, and we're gonna slap our meat in there. Probably about, I would say like maybe 10 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Eye it out, see if it's sizzling, and then it should be good. So let's put him in the oven. I fucking hate opening these. I don't like, you know, anticipated pops. Can't you go like this?
You gotta,
Oh shit! It never takes me that long to get it to come out, if you know what I mean. I'm single. I don't know. He's stuck! Okay. I love me some buttered croissants. You can throw some honey on them. You can make little weenies. Looks like some lattes. Pop these bad boys in the oven. Does this not look absolutely delicious? Mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, mac and cheese, honey ham, a croissant, and oh, I made my mom's sweet potato casserole. And if you're alone and single on Thanksgiving, so am I. So come send me a message. And my mom also wanted me to mention her divorce is final by Thanksgiving. So maybe you can hit her up too. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let's eat.